Hi everyone, it's Ashlyn here from Minister for Happiness and welcome to this week's story time. Each week I share an inspiring story, one for you to reflect upon and hopefully take the lesson into your life. And this week's story is called The Young Man Who Searched for Happiness. I hope you enjoy it. Once upon a time, a young man set out to learn about the secret to happiness. So he searched for the wisest man on earth. The lad wandered through the desert, over the mountains and plains, to find this wise man. He finally reached a beautiful castle high atop a mountain, where this very wise man was said to reside. The young man had imagined the wise man to live like a sage, living a modest and quiet lifestyle. But to his surprise, he was not at all like a sage. He saw lots of activity happening in this castle. Tradesmen came and went. People were conversing in corners. A small orchestra was playing music softly in the background. And finally, he saw a table covered with platters of food, the most delicious food from all over the world. The wise man was conversing with everyone, and the young man had to wait for several hours to meet him. The wise man listened attentively to the young man's curiosity to know about the secret to happiness. The wise man replied that he didn't have enough time to explain right now the secret to happiness, but he suggested that the young man have a look around the castle, take in its beauty and uniqueness, and return in 2 hours. He also assigned a task to the young man. He handed him a teaspoon and placed 2 drops of oil in it. The wise man said to the young lad, "As you wander around the castle, carry this spoon with you without spilling any of the oil." The young man began climbing and descending the many stairways in this castle, keeping his eyes fixed on the spoon. And after 2 hours, he returned to the room where the wise man was. "Well," asked the wise man, "did you see the Parisian embroideries that are hanging in my dining hall? Did you see the garden that it took 10 years for the master gardeners to create? Did you notice the beautiful parchments in my library?" The young man was embarrassed and confessed that he hadn't observed anything. His only concern was not to spill any of the oil the wise man had entrusted him with. "Then go back and observe the marvels of my world," said the wise man. "You cannot truly trust a man unless you know about the way he lives and his surroundings." Relieved, the boy picked up the spoon and returned for his exploration of this castle. This time he was more conscious about the surroundings and observing all of the works of art on the ceiling and walls. He saw the gardens, the mountains all around him, the beauty of the flowers, and the taste at which everything had been selected. Upon returning to the wise man, he explained in detail everything he had seen. "But where are the drops of oil I entrusted you with?" asked the wise man. Looking down at the spoon he held, the boy saw that the oil was gone. "Well, there is only one piece of advice I can give you," said the wisest man. "The secret to happiness is to see all the marvels of the world and never forget the drops of oil on your spoon." So the message here is we all have the right to enjoy the wonders and pleasures of this world. But we also have to fulfill our duty as well. A balance needs to be created between everything in our life. We need to take care of our job, family, and our society. Many people forget to enjoy the beauty of life and get lost in the rat race of the world, while some lose the sense of responsibility and waste their life without fulfilling their duties. Balance is very important in life, in work, in family, in our health, and we must enjoy all of these equally. Whatever you are doing, creating balance is vital to a fulfilling, successful life. And I always say we've become human doings instead of human beings. So finding that balance means that we don't always have to be doing things. Sometimes it's just being present and enjoying the simple moments. And over this long weekend, I hope you enjoy the simple moments. Maybe some time with family, some time with friends. Perhaps you're outside in nature enjoying the sunshine. Good conversations, enjoying good food, just being in the moments and finding that balance in all we do and bringing it into the rest of your life. So I hope you enjoyed this week's story. And as always, I'd ask you to like and share this because, again, you never know who might need to hear this story. This might resonate with somebody and make a big change in their life. I know that stories have always been that way for me. So until next Sunday, stay healthy, stay happy, and stay safe. Bye.